Somebody, I don't know, I was talking to some people, and then suddenly someone, or a friend of mine, just extends an arm on my shoulder, and then a parrot just slowly walked on and kind of just decided to chill there for a little while, and it's a pretty chill bird.
It was chill, it wasn't scary?
No, I mean, at some point it started like grabbing my neck, and it started like biting my hair and like tugging at it, but you know, I mean, it's a jacketed parrot, what are you gonna do? Fact. When I was 5 years old, I saw an alien. He's like completely green and has this weird glow around him. It looks exactly like the dude from Unsolved Mysteries. And then all he does is he points and he just goes, you. You.
Long lines for stuff they will never get into. It's tough, there's a lot of wristbands involved, and it's an extreme situation here. So we're gonna interview an up-and-coming indie artist. Right here, we have Kendrick Lamar.
How's it going?
You've been rocking it all over, Kendrick.
I played at least 20 shows 3 hours ago.
20 shows, it's crazy here. How the Asian women treating you?
Can't complain.
South by Southwest, this is the first year of the festival. It's doing great. Congratulations to you.
Shades on, always reppin' disco hue. Goldfish platform shoes like Simpsons Disco Stew. Binge watching 90s sitcoms until the night is through. Never wake up before noon, even though there's tons to do.
Wait, can I say bullshit?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
Fart. You can say bullshit. You
Pussy
can say
dick.
Pussy dick.
That
You
was
can say
complete pussy dick. What happened? My opinion on skateboarding. It's for delinquents, for street denizens, degenerates. Oh my god! For this guy, specifically, skateboarding was made for this guy! This guy right here! What animal do I look like? I sometimes look like a lemur. I can do like a pretty good chimp walk sometimes, you know, that kind of involves putting your arms above your head and like crouching really low. I don't know if I can describe my music in 5 adjectives, but I can describe it in 5 sound effects. So, and then, that was totally ridiculous.
You've threatened to break up with yourself a few times during that, though, haven't you?
Oh yeah, oh of course, all the time.
Yeah,
all the time.
You were going to walk away from you.
Yeah, and you know, and in some ways you can never really break up with you.
We tried.
There's a part of you that's always in love with you. But that's like the dream, like literally any parent who would tell their kid like, no, you gotta go to school. You gotta, what are you doing? You should go to school. Don't become a musician. Like, isn't that the cliche of like
yes.
No, Dad, I'm not gonna be like you. I'm not gonna be some stuffed up shirt working a 9 to 5. I mean, it's funny because like, it was a record where, what's the one where he's talking to his guitar? Where he kind of is like, what are we gonna do today? And his guitar is, he's like, wait, or something like awful like that. But he did, I remember my brother played me the Spanish version where literally, even the skits were all translated.
Wow.
And like, but he has like a pretty serious accent, or at least did in that time.
Right,
I mean, it would have been like in the 80s. And he was definitely just like, you know, que vamos a hacer hoy? You know, like whatever. And you're like, what am I listening to? I feel like I'm on fucking hallucinogens right now. Going back and hanging out with friends in Mexico and then realizing that I have this like total like Chicano, you know, like I'm fighting it all the time. Because you'll forget like, you know, really dumb words like spoon or something. You're just like, wait, what's that thing? You eat soup with it? And you're like, fuck, I'm just like a shell of my former self.
I never knew what the word for spoon was. I started at the very beginning. I'm still trying to learn a little bit. It's fucking impossible. I always sound like an idiot.
Let's say, I mean, you know, you got your soup spoon, you got your dessert spoon. You can't keep up with that. You got multiple courses. Noir that eventually became a series. It was called The Naked City. Okay. And it starts, you know, it was kind of like a, you know, now it's a cliche, but like it was this movie where at the time it's like, you know, there's 8 million people in New York City, and there's a story for every one of them, or some kind of thing like that. I kind of went from burning cereal, you know, just having like 0 culinary abilities to at least like cooking for myself. I don't know. I mean, there's like certain things where like also living in New York, it gets very easy to just order takeout. It seemed so arcane. It was like it was like this black magic of like, what are you doing with that pan? Like, I don't understand what I'm seeing.
That's the same thing with what music production was like when you didn't know how to do it.
Completely.